So yeah, we went on vacation to Costa Rica. And when we landed, Miguel was out there waiting on us to pick us up. And he took us straight to the grocery store. When we got to the register, them folks was like, yo, total 142,000 colones. I looked at Tina like, what? Baby, them colones tore up every bit of math skills I had. Now, some of y'all may know my sister is extremely smart. And she in rooms some of y'all will never know nothing about. But she just so happened to be in a room with a lady named Kathy. And Kathy allowed us to stay in her villa. Hey, Kathy girl, we sure appreciate you. Everybody was so nice. The property manager down to the maintenance man. They were awesome. But we hungry, and guess who not finna cook? Me. But we get to walking. It started pouring down raining, so we stop at the first restaurant we see, and they got a cat in there. But yeah, well, at least they gave us a little entertainment while we was in there. But the next morning, I did get up and cook them a little breakfast. A little breakfast. Now, Tina had us going to this market down the street, and while we out walking, it's iguanas everywhere. Like they just roaming the street. They need to be on some leashes. We sitting there waiting on Tina. At the end of the market, Tina down there doing the whole wine tasting. While we sitting here waiting on her in the heat. Girl, if you don't come on. Now, y'all, I did this voiceover 183 times. Because I kept messing up. And I wasn't finna do it again. Y'all know I got the cheapest editing equipment. So now y'all got to deal with this insert. So share the video so I can get an upgrade. Y'all, so we end up going on an excursion the next day. But they ain't tell us we had to hike 15 miles uphill to get to the zip line. When I tell you girl was tired.
She say, Ron, you need some water.
Expedition.
You need some water.
Aqua.
You need some water, cuz.
Keep going.
Look.
Baby, look. I'm in the gym. But clearly the focus is not cardio. It's on strength training. But we needed that strength training anyway because we the break. We the one got to stop ourselves. We the break of the zip line. So my strength training came in handy. After we did zip lining, we ended up going horseback riding. They had these horses running. Babe, my sports bra ain't built for that. I ain't bring no sports bra for that. Now, by this time, my thighs is holding on to squeezing the horse so hard to keep from falling off. Babe, I see why they get off the horse and they walk in a little gap leg when they get off. Now, after we did the horse, we had to go straight into tubing. But to get there, you had to prepare yourself down the side of a rock mountain. Okay, maybe one a rock mountain, but it was a whole lot of rocks you had to walk down. So you couldn't change your mind even if you wanted to. You had to go to the tubing. This water was cold. We had the time of our life. But my niece, baby Jai, she flipped over, baby. She had a little PTSD after that little flip. We couldn't just stop. We had to go through it. Ain't no other way. So I stayed with my baby. Every rapid we went down, baby. After that flip, PTSD was all on her. We went ATV riding. And every view was beautiful. Every view. Jay wanted to drive an ATV. Nah, baby, get behind your mama. You ain't got no driver's license. And I'm not paying for nobody's stuff in a whole nother country. But baby, time was had. How them pictures get in there?